Su radio por internet, Magiclatinosvegas.org, la otra cara de Sin City, desde Las Vegas, Nevada. Pero antes de iniciar el programa, este segmento lo patrocina Mexican Food No More, con un buen sabor de boca. Miguel Castillo, chef, experto en cocina yucateca, 702-489-1773. 702-489-1773, Miguel Castillo. Y ahora, adelante con el programa.
Gracias, Miguel Castillo, por la patrocinación. Thank you, Miguel Castillo, for being our first sponsor. We appreciate it. Today we have with us Dr. S. What's your full name, Dr. S?
It's Casper Sesto, but Dr. Sesto.
So it's Dr.
Sesto.
Dr. S. He goes by Dr. S. But Dr. Sesto is the same, right?
Yep.
And Dr. Sesto is here because we've invited him to come over because he has an amazing personality, awesome experience, and he's just all the way around, like, no matter how you put it, the type of person that uplifts your spirit no matter where it's at.
That's right.
Ahora lo voy a decir en español. Aquí estamos con el Dr. S. El Dr. S es una persona brillante, que es una persona llena de luz, que siempre está muy positivo y tiene la manera de que él siempre está levantando a la gente, los espíritus de la gente con su positividad por medio de su show que hace. Trabaja también en la escuela de consejero y ahorita pues vamos a saber más información de él. And I think he knows a little bit of Spanish, even though he doesn't admit it.
Poquito.
So, what I also said, Dr. S, is that you also, in addition to the things that I said that you're also a counselor and psychology, right?
I'm a school counselor in the school district here in Las Vegas, the Clark County School District. So I deal with kids from ages anywhere from 3-4 years old to like 11-12.
Okay.
So I just carry out those duties of, I work with children who have very hardship, you know, and the economy sometimes of the location that we have, those kids don't have everything, the tools, and the parents. So we support that. We give the kids that background to give them the education and they should have every right and every opportunity. That's what America's about.
Exactly.
To give everyone. It doesn't matter your race, color, gender, or anything. You should have the same start as everyone else does.
Exactly.
And that's what I do.
That is awesome. Do you work with disabled kids too then?
Everything. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
all
cool.
Disabled children, handicapped children.
So,
we're a public school system.
Exactly.
So that's fine.
Let me translate a little bit here. Para los que están escuchándonos por allá en México, Mónica,
Argentina.
queremos saludar a alguien.
Bueno, te cuento. Fabián Vitti, que es de la comunidad LGBT y que soy como su madrina de casamiento acá, nos está mirando.
¿De dónde?
Desde Argentina. Juan y Alberto Cisneros desde Las Vegas, Natalie Serna desde Las Vegas. María Reyes nos está viendo.
Hola,
que
María.
ella tiene aquí el programa Entre Mujeres.
Ok, mucho gusto por estar aquí con nosotros, muchachos.
Dayana Méndez por este lado.
Qué bueno. Ahí síganse metiendo ahí, sigan sharing el show ahí, se los agradecemos. Lo que el doctor dice que como trabaja él como consejero también en la escuela, en el distrito, trabaja con muchos niños, obviamente de 3 años a 11, 12 años. Y pues es como consejero, trabaja mucho con niños que tienen especiales, son especiales obviamente, y en su opinión no hay ningún niño que no tenga derecho al acceso de su trabajo o en los Estados Unidos en general. Dr. S.
Yes.
Tell me about mind, body, and soul. What is your truth?
That's what I developed when I started my business, is because through my own journey of saying, what are you supposed to be doing? What is the purpose of your life? What is your so-called race in life with yourself of the journey that you're supposed to go down to reach your destiny? So through my own experiences and making good choices, bad choices, grooming, right? Yeah. It came up that I said, just what it is, Dr. S, your mind, your body, your soul. And okay, we all know that. My mind, my body, my soul. But the true question is, what is your truth? Exactly. Who are you truly? What all this that we're doing physically is not who we are. Exactly. We're spiritual beings in a human experience. Exactly. Start there. That's the first step that we're acknowledging, that I'm a spirit being in this human so-called experience. Yeah. And there's a reason that soul needs this captivity, because it's got to learn something. It came back. It says, I have to try this. So the soul might have said, oh, I want to be a male. Oh, I want to be a gay male. Yeah. Oh, I want to be something, a lesson learned of knowing how it feels to be wonderful, or maybe a struggle. Yeah. But the soul wants to feel it. The spirit wants to feel that, so that we can close that and come to full circle. So when I'm done, my soul is done in this body, it'll move on. Exactly. And then want to experience something else. But in the meantime, I get to experience the spirit world to the fullest, the infinity. Yeah. So that's what I love. That's where our loved ones are, and say that are no longer with us. Yeah. And that's what the Dr. S, Mind, Body, Soul, What is Your Truth? I like to teach people how you connect to your loved ones who have crossed over, right? Don't be sad. Don't be so, oh, my mother, how, she crossed over 20 years ago. Yeah. But you're still carrying the pain.
That's my turn. See?
Yo lo entiendo, pero están mirando desde Argentina.
So, to our friends and fans in Argentina, let me translate all of what the doctor said, because this is what he does also for, living. We'll get more into that, pero porque él trabaja no nomás de consejero y de psicología y todo eso, él también trabaja en otras cosas, y ahorita vamos a hablar de eso, pero de lo que está hablando la primera pregunta que le pregunté fue de su website que tiene él. Y de las preguntas que él mismo tiene, son como su slogan, como su de su negocio, y una es mente, cuerpo y soul. ¿Cómo dice eso? Espíritu.
Alma, sí.
Espíritu. Y la pregunta que está ahí entre eso es, ¿cuál es tu verdad? Entonces él dice que él así es como empezó su negocio de él. Y fue cuando él se empezó a hacer esas preguntas. ¿Para qué estoy aquí en la tierra? O sea, ¿cuál es mi verdad?
Que mucha gente se muere sin hacerse esas preguntas, ¿no?
Y like Monica says, a lot of people die without even knowing or even asking themselves that question.
Correct.
Which is true. And so es de lo que estábamos hablando. El doctor habla más, ¿verdad? Pero lo estoy
sintetizando.
The doctor talks a lot more, but I'm shortening it. All right, it's gonna be fun. So,
but I don't want the point to be lost.
No, definitely, definitely no. I definitely make sure that, no quiere que se pierda el punto que me está dando, y es algo que tampoco a mí me gusta que se pierda el punto que está haciendo, porque
es muy interesante lo que dice.
It's very interesting, and not just that, we don't want people to feel like they're cheated, you know what I mean? Because some people speak Spanish and
English. It doesn't matter, Spanish, English, whatever. Yeah. But when you're talking about the spirit and the soul, that's a universal language. Yeah. It doesn't talk with this physical, it talks from here. Yeah. So I can connect to her, I can connect to you, and still feel what this conversation is, because I can get into that third eye and understand the universal connection.
Exactly. Okay. So, estamos hablando de la conexión del espíritu, y él dice que eso es lo que se necesita para conectar de uno al otro. No es realmente necesitamos hablar el mismo idioma. Uno se puede conectar en diferentes formas. So, Dr. S, what is your truth?
My truth is what I'm doing right now. This is my truth. You know, you grow up when you're, when you're young and you think you like to do certain things and you think that, oh, I'm going to go this way or that way because as you get older and life experience. But my truth of myself is that of what you see now is that what I'm doing, being the voice of the connection of the soul, teach people, be a teacher, be a counselor, be humble, and learn to, I want to say, don't think I'm always up here and I'm better than you. No, I'm just as, I will go as wherever it needs to go. And there's no high-low. But you're a person. You need help. Okay, come on, let's do it. You're a person. You need help. Okay, come on, let's do it. And get the joy. That's the key. Yes. The joy of that if I help this person and I raise them up, I never go down to their level. Don't do that. Don't go down to their level. You raise them up to your level, and then through that process, that's what gives me personally so much joy. I start jumping around and I get crazy, and then I see them with a smile and joy, and then I'm like, oh my God, that was so good. So
that's awesome.
¿Qué divino?
So de lo que estamos hablando es porque yo le dije cuál es su verdad el doctor, ¿verdad? Y él nos cuenta obviamente pues que para él es el conectarse con las personas, ayudar a las personas, y nunca se rebaja al nivel de otras personas, los eleva al nivel de él para así ayudarlos y levantarlos y seguirles dando a las personas más información, más educación, y eso es básicamente lo que hace él.
Y se nota que lo disfruta.
And Monica says that she notices that you enjoy it. Yes.
Yeah, like a piece of fruit.
Yes.
But that's what he's saying. What is your truth? That's how you know you're doing your passion.
Yes.
When you can do it, and the question says, when you go to work, you say, oh, you like your job? You go, oh, yeah, I like my job. Because why? You get a paycheck. If I was to take the paycheck away, would you still do that job? Would you do it for free? Would you wake up every day and still go do? And then people go, oh, no, I want, no. Then that's not their passion.
Exactly.
That's not what they're supposed to be doing.
So básicamente en lo que estamos hablando es de la verdad, ¿verdad? Y dice que él, por parte de él, como quien dice, si él está yendo al trabajo y en el trabajo le dicen, ¿te gusta el trabajo? Y él dice, sí. Y luego le quitan el cheque y todavía le preguntan, ¿te gusta el trabajo? Y ya dice no, entonces eso quiere decir que no es algo verdadero, obviamente.
Es mi gemelo, es mi gemelo.
She says
es
you're
mi
twin. She says you're her soul twin.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
And so
because we speak the same language.
Exactly.
From the spirit world.
Yeah. And so I'm just I'm a little bit on the outcast today, you guys. I feel like no, I try to. I'm learning still from Monica and from you and from other guests. You know what I mean? To like connect to. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
You'll when you go through the steps.
Yeah.
That's right for you. My way of doing, her way of doing, does not mean that's your way.
Exactly.
You take a little piece from her that you like. You take a little piece from me that you like from me.
Exactly.
Create your own, so that when you do your connection and you do your spirit. Connection to the spirit world and the Holy Spirit will guide you, and you will feel that when you know you're in the spirit world.
Aquí Fabián Vitti, que habla muy bien inglés, nos pone, qué interesantes reflexiones, saludos desde Argentina.
Saludos.
Carmen Jara nos está viendo, Laura Díaz Vicen.
Carmen Jara, la cantante?
No, es otra. Daniel Francisco Estela de Argentina. Y bueno,
sigan sintonizándose ahí, guys. Saludos a todos, muchas gracias por estar aquí con nosotros y estoy tratando de seguir adelante con esto. So last Thursday, Siloh Moses was celebrating, right?
Yeah.
And then you told me that you know Siloh, that you guys
me and Siloh were very good friends. He works in the community of dealing with the homeless and feeding the homeless and really trying to be a really advocate for serving hope is, that he does. And the thing is to, not everyone has the same opportunities.
Exactly.
And he does, and he goes out there and he does, and he's the biggest advocate for the homeless here in Las Vegas. And he has his own rich story, which he shared.
Yeah, exactly.
And so his story is just so wonderful. And you say now, change that story into his soul.
Yeah.
His soul came purposely
Yeah.
for that experience.
Exactly. Yeah.
Through him.
Yeah. So the reason why I said that too is because I know you're a very caring individual too. You know what I mean? I know you.
It's part of my personality. Like,
exactly.
If you want to say I don't like to put labels,
Yeah.
but the thing, I'm a counselor. But I come from that spiritual background. My grandfather was a minister.
Yeah.
I was brought up in the church. You know, different types of churches too.
Yeah.
Not just Catholicism, Pentecostal, Christianity. So I've been exposed, but it doesn't mean that if you're one of those, no. You got to go above that.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
all structure, foundation.
Yeah, exactly. So, was it you or maybe I'm crossing my
Can I just say?
Did you pick up somebody that was homeless and they pee on a tree or in a bush at your house or something? Was it you?
No.
Okay, it was somebody else then. I'm sorry. I thought I read it on somebody's.
No, you did read that something.
Right? Did you recall it? Okay, good.
No. It was a joke.
Oh, it was.
It was a joke at Christmas time.
Oh, okay.
In other words, there was a guy outside the house.
Uh-huh.
He was out there out in the cold. I took him in.
Okay.
He had a hat and a scarf. When I put him in, I come to find out he melted. He peed on my floor. But it was
a snowman joke.
Yes,
oh my
God.
Joke. And you know what? Honestly,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, because I sometimes I half read things. You know what I mean? And because my eye is kind of like out of it sometimes. The other one's completely out all the time. But sometimes I just half read things and I'm just like, I can't believe somebody peed in his carpet or something, you know?
He melted because the fireplace.
I didn't pay attention. Estábamos hablando de yo pensé, una vez puso él un post del tiempo de Navidad que recogió a un hombre que tenía mucho frío y lo metió a su casa. Ajá, lo metió a su casa y luego le dejó ahí como mucha agua, ¿verdad? Le dio de comer y todo esto. Y pues dejó ahí mucha agua.
Left the room, and then he realized he wasn't there, but he peed on my floor.
y pensó que eran miedos, pero era el monito de nieve que se había derretido. Y era como un chiste para Navidad, que lo hace casi todo el mundo en tiempo de Navidad. Es como kind of like a uplifting kind of
to say that you go out and help people, because even though people hurt you, you're always going to give a helping hand.
Yeah.
But they might spit on your hand.
Exactly. Yeah.
But don't stop, because this one spit on my hand. Don't not help that one now.
Exactly.
Keep it going. Keep going. Keep going.
Exactly. Yeah. That's
Fabian Vitti, I love him.
Oh, gracias, Fabian.
Thank you.
So what exactly inspires Dr. S on a day-to-day basis? Like things that you do.
Okay, let me raise you up.
Exactly. There you go. Go ahead. Thank you.
Escúchame.
Oh my God.
What's listen again?
Escúchame.
Let's listen. Okay.
O ponle atención.
Yeah. That's how you say it. So anyway, my point is, you say, how do what uplifts me? What uplifts me is when I get out of physical and I go into third eye. Because right now, I can be in physical, I can be depressed.
Exactly.
Okay? My mother just passed 10 months ago. I have to pay bills. I'm looking for a new school. Oh my God, how am I going to do money, this, that, right?
Yeah.
That'll make me depressed.
Yeah.
What do? I get out of physical, I go to the third eye, I go into spirit world. I raise myself there. Because when you're in spirit with the Holy Spirit and you're connecting to God and spirit world, that will always raise you up. Everything's beneath you. Yeah. So here's my analogy.
Yes.
Do you want to be a pigeon? Looking down, pecking at the crumbs?
Yeah.
Or do you want to spread your wings and soar with the eagle up high? And then when you're hungry, you dive in the ocean and get fresh salmon and go back up. Yeah. And you're full. And it's peace. It's nice. But all pigeons like this, dirty, and crazy.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to look down.
Yeah.
I want to look up.
That's a good.
Yeah.
Es un muy buen ejemplo que me acaba de dar. que le digo que cuál es lo que a él lo motiva diario, y dice que eso es una de las cosas que a él lo motiva cuando se conecta en su espíritu y hace las cosas de la forma espiritual, en otras palabras, y eso es la cosa que a él lo conecta y le ayuda, y usa un pichón, un pájaro, o si quiere ser eso, un pichón todos los días y comer la comida ahí con un poquito, o si quiere ser como una águila y volar y luego bajar, agarrar lo que tú quieras, un pescado o lo que sea, lo mejor, y subir para arriba y seguir tu camino. So yeah, that was actually beautiful. Thanks for that lift. I really needed it. So let's see. Oh wait, I wanted to test you on something too.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Well, one of the things, real quick. One of the reasons why we're bringing you here to the show is because we want to kind of get to know you a little bit more. You know, obviously we would like to recognize you for being the amazing, awesome individual that you are. For giving back to the community and doing all the things that you do, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's the main goal of our show, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So then we add a little more spin to the equation here.
Yes.
So do you do a lot of TV? Because I know I noticed only one TV show, which was a TV show I noticed on your Facebook.
I do with WCOBM Studios. I do every third Monday, an hour show. And it's live stream TV, and then it's connected to my Facebook. So when I'm doing it live for them, you're getting notified on my Facebook, and you could be watching it live as well when I'm doing it. So.
No, but do you watch a lot of TV or no?
Me personally, no. Like, I'm not in my house. I mean, the TV's there, you know. I might turn something on, but I'm always constantly doing or whatever. I never, very rarely, I shouldn't say no, I very rarely am I in my house, on the couch, like this.
Yeah, exactly. I find that very...
Maybe when I'm in bed when I go to bed and I want to start winding down, I'll get to meditate, I'll turn it on, because see, TV is white noise.
Yeah.
So sometimes you want white noise in the back.
Yeah.
But then when I'm ready to go, wind down, then I have to go to bed, then that's when I have to make my environment, subtle, and then that's when I put my headphones, and then I'll do my meditation, and then just... The physical body goes to sleep, but I'm up all night in the spirit world like this. In the spirit world.
Oh,
look
at that.
All night.
So, para trasladar todo lo que está diciendo el doctor va a ser muy difícil.
Sí, ya sé que sí.
Porque habla mucho.
Yo lo entendí todo, pero la gente que nos está, no, pero es fascinante.
Ajá, es fascinante el doctor, su manera de ser, su cómo se conecta él, el espíritu y todo eso, del tercer ojo, como dice, y todo eso es muy fascinante, pero como me habla y me dice tanto en el mismo parágrafo, es un poquito difícil para yo trasladarlo todo para atrás, ¿verdad? So some of the things that you're saying, doctor, are not going to go 100%, but they're going to get the point. Cause,
no, that's fine, yes.
So usen Google Translate, ¿ok, muchachos? Sí, o muchachas, si hay una pregunta de algo, háganos la pregunta también, por favor. Ahí si está alguien que dice, ¿sabes qué? Trasládame eso mejor, entonces sí lo traslado mejor, ¿verdad? Así para seguir adelante, porque si no, no voy a agarrar ninguna de sus preguntas que quiero hacerle también. Y le hice un montón de preguntas al doctor. Let's see. So, doctor, you are from New Jersey, right?
New Jersey.
So what made you come to Vegas in 1993?
Because in 1990, my mother and father moved here in Vegas. So those first 3 years I would come to visit, and it looked like they were living like kings and queens.
Yeah.
Blue skies, palm trees, beautiful. Vegas wasn't as built back then, but then in 93, I was like saying, you know what, I'm going to go move there, start a new life, and that was the beginning of it, the beginning of my story.
Le digo que porque él es de Nueva Jersey y se movió para acá en el 1993 y sus papás ya se habían movido para acá en el 90. So cuando él venía a visitarlos, entre el medio venía y visitaba y pues estaba bonito, las palmas, el abierto, la temperatura, o sea, todo estaba bonito y perfecto, y pues eso fue una de las motivaciones, aparte de que sus papás vivían aquí. So that was a good thing to live with your parents. Are you reading my questions?
I'm reading your questions. I see it already. I know what you're doing. I know you're going down already. I just see that through the third eye. I'm like, okay.
He's cheating, you guys.
I don't need that to cheat. I can already feel what you're going to say.
So, did you get your bachelor's when you came in here?
Yes, I was 34 years old. And I decided that living paycheck to paycheck was no good no more. It wasn't working. So I said, okay, at 34, I went to UNLV and I got my psychology degree, my bachelor's in psychology. Right after that, I went into, I got hired in the school district with a bachelor's. And so I knew I was going to be able to come. So I worked at Seasons and all the retail stores. And I'm so tired of the hours, late nights. And so I went
to work all the holidays.
Yeah, all the holidays.
Yeah.
So I got hired in the district. So I had a full-time job, making decent money at one job. Yeah. And then I went for my master's for counseling. Okay. And I got my master's at University of Phoenix. And then I got my PhD at Capella University.
Wow. Okay.
Después quiero hacer una pregunta. Traducí eso.
So, le digo al doctor que porque él agarró una de sus maestrías, la agarró en la universidad para psicología y luego fue a otras dos universidades, a Capella y a otra universidad. What was the middle university?
The master's was Phoenix, from University of Phoenix. University of Phoenix.
El master's era de
Arizona.
De University of Phoenix, Arizona.
And then the PhD.
El PhD.
Is Capella University
fue de Capella
in
University,
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
In Minneapolis, Minnesota. And then the other one was from UNLV.
Yeah, my bachelor's was from UNLV here.
I was able to translate, you guys see, a ver. And then Monica wants to ask a question.
Pregunta.
Sí, question.
Los psicólogos en general
The psychologists in general
descartan todo lo espiritual porque lo asocian con la locura.
Because they associate it with craziness.
Right.
¿En qué momento él pudo ensamblar las dos ciencias?
At what moment were you able to connect both of the sciences?
Let's say it this way. I was able to connect the science, the metaphysics, that's physical.
Okay, él fue y pudo conectar las ciencias, lo físico.
The science of that. To then connecting, when the soul opens and you connect to spirit, that is when you're able to connect of what your spiritual being and who you truly authentic self is. And that whatever this is going through physical, then that's what rises you up. And then when you get aligned and you see, then you're going to understand the story of what your journey is physically. Yeah. But spiritually, it's on a higher. So it's just to say that this is just a ride. Yeah. This is, maybe what is it, 80 years, 85? Exactly. But I'm going to live infinity, eternally, spiritually. And my soul is going to expand farther than I can see.
Awesome. Okay, so dice básicamente que todo se conecta cuando se abre aquí, que es el espíritu. Y es cuando empiezas a conectar con todo lo demás. Y es cuando él see, that's the thing, is you put the sentence way too long for me, doctor, I'm sorry. And then when it goes to translating, you know what I mean? So I kind of, so I already said about the connecting and the openness of the spirit.
Right, because the reason is psychology, don't discredit it.
So
don't discredit psychology. It's
la
science.
Psicología no se debe descreditar, es
it's science. I can see it. I can
porque
feel it.
Él puede sentirlo y tocarlo.
But when the soul is open and they allow the Holy Spirit to get reconnected to the Creator of the universe, that is what's going to make you understand, I'm not crazy, this is not right. Now it's learning in a different way. I like to say like this. You pick up a phone. I can dial. I can call Argentina right now. I don't see it. This is physical.
Exactly.
Hello. Okay.
Yeah.
I do the same thing with this. Through the center of my on the top of your pineal gland. Yeah. I connect up in here, go through up, and I connect to spirit. That's how I'm able to see and feel in the third eye, not see with our eyes physically. And that's how I'm able to connect. So it's like I call my mother, Mom, and I hear. Yeah. I hear it. And I go, what do I need to do? And what I mean by hear, not the way I hear physically, like I hear you now. It's internal, and I hear the voice. Yes, make a left. No, don't go. And I'm like, don't go? And I'm like, no. And then I know.
And listen,
So this is like this. This is physical. Hello, Argentina.
So,
here. Hello, God. Hello, Mom. Hello, you know.
Lo que él dijo es totalmente cierto.
Sí. So, Monica saying what you said is
hay una conexión, todos estamos interconectados y no nos hace falta un teléfono. Y es cierto que podemos saber lo que al otro le está pasando o el otro sentir lo que nos está pasando, porque hay toda una especie de red espiritual que nos conecta. Antes que nada voy a decir que Fabián Vitti, voy a tratar de pronunciarlo bien. Fabián Vitti dice, work become better with people thank you. Thanks for your peaceful message.
Gracias, Fabián. Thank you, Fabian.
¿Lo leí bien?
Sí, Monica read it somewhat good in there. It's getting better, Monica. It's getting better. I gotta give you credit. I have to give you credit, okay? So, Dr. S, what makes you so passionate about what you do? I know it's it sounds repetitive, probably.
It sounds a little repetitive because again, it's because I like to keep it simple. It's not hard. It's not hard. What gives you the passion is this. Do you love being loved? Do you love being joyful? Do you love being peaceful? You just want to just be relaxing. If you love that, that's when the passion comes underneath that to support. To say, I want to keep doing this. I want to keep touching all these people, all these different kinds. Just if that person on there that just said, oh, I love this message, we're 1,000 miles away. But my words just went through here to get to there, to them, for them to hear. That'll be a vibration always, always, always in the universe. And someone's going to go like this, whoosh, I got it. I got it. I don't know where it's going, but if I keep it there, that's my passion. Like even now, I get the chills because I know Spirit's in here. That's why Spirit is taking over, because the message is, I want to tell people, wake up. Stop struggling. Stop thinking of putting energy that I have to have this, or this makes me better, or this makes me better. All this stuff don't mean nothing. What makes you better is when your soul is connected. And then you start each day all over. Oh, today, I always wake up. Before my feet hit the floor, I go, okay, God, thank you for making me wake up. Because I could have died in my sleep. It could have been over. And so that's a gift. When you realize the day is a gift, you're going to see the joy of things. Oh, I could go on so much more, but go ahead.
Oh my God, you guys know, ya saben que no voy a poder trasladar todo esto, pero
es difícil.
Es difícil, pero lo voy a narrar, ¿ok? Lo que estamos hablando de
vos que hiciste la radio bilingüe.
I know. So Monica says, you wanted to do bilingual radio, so now here you go. And I knew this day would come where somebody would challenge me a little bit.
But the thing is, we have to get the technology where as I'm talking, it's converted to their language.
See, Monica, we need better technology. I'm kidding.
We need the language to convert, you know.
We need to get like Google to translate right here and be like, spit it out to people in different, in different languages. So, estamos hablando todavía de lo mismo. La pregunta que le hice al doctor otra vez más fue porque él está tan apasionado de su carrera, de lo que él hace, y él me está diciendo de vuelta, es como una pregunta un poquito repetitiva, pero él dice que es básicamente todo viene a lo mismo, es la conexión, la abertura del espíritu y cómo él se conecta con otros allá. Él puede agarrar como en diferentes vibraciones que manda, puede conectarse con una persona allá en otra parte del mundo. And by the way, I'm kind of translating here. I want to say thank you to Abdul in Pakistan. I really appreciate your message. He sent me a few messages. He's with the LGBTQ community out there. And it's different in other countries.
It's very different, yes. It's very different.
And so we were touching that subject. So saludos a Abdul de Pakistán. Es uno de los radioescuchas que oye desde allá. y me mandó mensajes porque él también es un líder del LGBTQ de allá y dice que encuentra esto que estamos haciendo aquí muy inspiring para ellos. So we appreciate it, you guys,
yes.
and I hope we're connected, okay? So estamos conectados ahí todos. And speaking about that, I'll kind of go off topic a little bit there.
El segundo patrocinador.
Oh, el segundo, okay, and our second sponsor for this particular segment is LGBTQ Disabled. LGBTQ Disabled helps people that are in need within the with disabilities, of course, within the gay community. So if you're interested, I'll go ahead and post a post in there, which as a director of the organization, I like to make sure that I try to do different multiple ways of funding, but one of the ways that I'm trying to obtain is a Holman grant, which is $25,000. So that would really go towards the organization. So when I share a video, you guys, please make sure you guys go give it a like, okay? El segundo sponsor para este programa, patrocinador para este programa es LGBTQ Deshabilitados, que es una organización que ayuda a las personas que están sin hogar, que están deshabilitados, como de la comunidad gay, estamos ahí tratando ahorita de ganar $25,000 en un prize por parte del Holman Prize. La información va a estar por ahí en los videos, so por favor vayan y denle un like al video para que nos ayuden, ¿ok? Todos nuestros fanáticos, familias y amigos, vayan y denle like al video, por ahí lo vamos a compartir con ustedes. And speaking of LGBT around the world, basically, do you feel that as being in this community that we're under attack right now?
I think, well, again, what I like to do and give people the level of hope, I don't like to put myself in a box like that. Exactly. So again, that's living physical. I live higher, I live bigger. What my physical labels are, if you want to say, oh, you're gay, or you're male, and you're this, or you're bisexual, or that, I don't personally live by labels like that. I don't like to put labels. I just like to say, I don't care if you're gay, you're straight, you're this, you're that. It doesn't matter. Because the key word that you were just talking about is we're all connected somehow. So why do I have to be put in this category? You know what I'm saying? Who cares if you're married to a woman, if you're married to a man, or two women? Why does that matter? What does that? How is that hurting you? Like if there's two men married or two women. So the thing is, I like to say that yes, I feel that there's a lot of things that are going on with our world today that we seem to take 10 steps forward, and then somebody wants to put 5 steps back. So but the thing is, again, I'm going to go there.
Yes.
If you go back inside who you are and you live up and you look up and you get connected, that's white noise. It's white noise. It doesn't affect you. Exactly. It doesn't. I don't need that. It's like I don't listen to what people say. I'm going to live my life, but I'm going to be joyful, peaceful, and then I'm just going to be excited on my journey.
Okay, so básicamente le pregunté, estamos hablando de la comunidad gay en general a lo largo del mundo, y le pregunto que si él piensa que nuestra comunidad está bajo algún ataque, y dice él que a él no le gusta vivir con ese tipo de estigmas, a él no le gusta cementar a la persona, que tiene que si eres gay, eres derecho, eres lo que seas, o de cualquier color que seas, no es algo que él simplemente se sigue conectando y sigue dando para adelante, y no es que no le esté dando importancia a eso, simplemente que sí hay como ruido blanco, dice que esto viene siendo como ruido blanco básicamente, y es algo que no debe de afectarnos, porque sí en la política y todo eso damos 10 pasos para adelante y luego damos pasos para atrás también, pero hay que seguir echándole adelante. So that was a great
yeah, well that's what it is.
and it's true. So all right, so changing the subject here. You work as a counselor. We already talked about that. You know what I mean? So there's some questions that I might be asking that you're like, we already talked about this, right?
Right.
Because it's I try to just kind of like go with the flow. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So you're on your website. What are your things that you want to like say to the audience right now about your website?
My website is if you want to go to my website is www.drsmindbodysoul.com. That's my website. On there, you'll see some things. If people, if people ever wanted me to, like, my thing is, I would love to be more of a motivating speaker.
Exactly.
Hiring you. I don't care if you own a car dealership. Everything that we do, you need this kind of support within yourself to go do it. Exactly. If you don't believe in yourself, or you don't feel powerful, or you don't feel that you're able to handle, and the thing is, the old phrase is like, God only gives you so much that you can handle, right? People feel, oh my God, I can't do this. But He only gives you so much. But the thing is, too, look at the other way. Yeah. Can you handle what He wants to give you? Yeah. You're going to come and just give me abundance in a cup, or I'm going to knock this house down and make a big hole and say, pour it in. You know what I mean? Like a tsunami wave. Yeah. I'm not going to cheat myself. So it's just that I like to do motivating speaking. Yeah. I love to do on my Facebook, if they go on my Facebook as well. And I do monthly with WCOBN here locally that goes worldwide. And I do my monthly TV shows. And it's just a matter of helping people to get inspired. Don't get caught up in all this negativity.
Exactly. So lo que le pregunté al doctor es de su website, porque él aparte de ser consejero, es hablador público, motivador, y muchas otras cosas que hace él aparte de eso, y él no se quiere enfocar en lo negativo. Él simplemente está tratando de hacer todo lo positivo. Quiere obviamente brindar sus servicios a las personas, para las personas que no creen en sí mismo, él ser como la fuente inspiradora a la cual pueden acudir a él y pueden obtener sus servicios de él.
Decirle que debajo de el YouTube en información vamos a poner todos sus datos para que menos su teléfono o si me permite poner el teléfono, no sé, para que la gente se conecte directamente con él.
So what we do is generally, once the recordings are done, we put all your information on the bottom of the YouTube.
Yeah, mine's out there. Yeah. I do the same thing.
Including your number, because I noticed your
number. Yeah, that's my number. That's my cell phone.
Sí. Eso, él es como yo, es bien público y ahí está todo. Todo lo que está en su business card lo puede poner ahí.
Perfecto.
That's awesome.
Yo pregunto porque hay gente que prefiere que se comuniquen con el WhatsApp o por email y no quieren dar el teléfono.
Yeah, she always asks because there's some people that don't like to give out their number, especially.
No, that's it. And then sometimes I do like spiritual readings. I use angelic cards, but it's just a tool. It just makes the other person open up, because that's just a tool. I can already do it, you know what I'm saying, when I'm talking to them, but I use just the cards for them to be more, like open, so then I can give a better reading and then I can just connect. So, I have my prices and things that I do for that, opposed to being like a motivated speaking at a whole audience or what have you.
Yeah, okay. So, él básicamente tiene los diferentes precios que hace y del servicio que hace, todo lo que él tiene y lo que hace, él está en la website de él, que es drslvnv.com. Okay, yeah, there you go. Ahí está su website y toda la información, como ya lo dijimos, va a estar en el YouTube ahí, en el video de YouTube, para que se conecten con él, cualquier persona que quiera saber más de su profesión de él. And so, I had a weird question for you.
Yes.
No, this is about the. Is there ever, like, through your sessions, right, that you do, is there ever like a person like Ryan, like right now, that's probably like, Ryan, stop, let me keep lifting you up, because we're kind of being like stuck on the same.
No, because the thing is, I will always be at where I am.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, whether you choose, or anybody who's listening, whether they choose to rise up and open up and raise up with you, you know what I'm saying? And vibrate that frequency of energy to vibrate. If they want to vibrate here, fine. I'll wait for you. It's just like this. There's a thing to say. When you are asking the universe, you're saying, oh, I want abundance, I want to feel good, right? It's a vibration. It's not words. It's a vibration. Well, if you want to hear the C chord, like an orchestra, like, you know, like a conductor, and he wants to hear the C chord, but over here someone hits the G, it's like you're not getting what you want. So what do you got to do? You got to line yourself up and say, I want the C chord. Ooh, that's abundance. I want this. And then your vibration, you're staying up, you're happy, you're joyful, you're this. And then the universe, the spirit opens and just floods you. But if you want to stay over here and you want to hit the low chord, and you want depression, the universe is a yes universe. It's a yes. You want depression? Yes. Because that's what you're vibrating.
Exactly.
Keep vibrating. Yes. Depression. I want abundance. I want happy. I want joy. I'm gonna keep hitting those chords.
So that's the secret to his sauce right there. And you're right. Because you know sometimes lo que está diciendo es de que por ejemplo si hay una persona que en las sesiones que es un poquito como negativa o no está en el mismo nivel que él, básicamente le está dando como un ejemplo, estás tocando una guitarra y estás, todo está en vibraciones, estás tocando una guitarra y estás, y quieres cierto hilo, o sea, cuerda, y sigues con la misma cuerda del otro, pero no estás queriendo algo positivo, algo bueno, así, y siempre está algo negativo acá, pues,
because the universe is a yes universe.
Que el universo es un universo de sí. So, básicamente todo lo que tú, ahí se te baja todo.
Pregunta.
Question.
¿Le ha tocado atender a alguien que en la sesión con él le habla de que recuerda su vida pasada? Si le ha tocado un paciente que trae a terapia que tiene recuerdos de su vida pasada.
¿Él en lo personal de él mismo?
No. El paciente. ¿Él qué le dice?
Okay, so for instance, have you ever worked with a patient that reminds you of the past?
Yeah.
And what do you do, or what do you?
You mean to remind them of their past? Or they're thinking of their past?
Vidas pasadas.
Oh, past lives.
Past lives, yeah. I did my past life. That's called a past life regression. And that's your soul, how many lives its soul has lived.
Yeah.
So one experience you say, my first name is Casper, right?
Yes.
Okay, so listen, Casper. People would call me Caesar. And I used to say, well, how do you get Caesar out of Casper?
Yeah.
When I did my past life regression with a friend, I was Caesar. I saw myself Caesar standing there looking at the gods. I had the crown and I was talking and feeling, as well as my soul went through other eras of time. I went through that war time and I had my brother pass, you know what I'm saying, in my arms. But that particular of my name being Casper, and people call me Caesar my whole life. I'm like, how do you get that?
People call me Brian. People call me Brian a lot.
Well, Brian, a little bit. But that Caesar was very strong. And I was like, where is this? And when I did my past life regression, that is who I connected, that my soul connected back with Caesar's, back in the Roman days.
Básicamente, él sí ha hecho ese tipo de regresión. Y dice que a él lo llamaban César o sea, de vez en cuando, y él se queda como, ¿cómo vas a llamarme César cuando me llamo Casper? ¿Verdad? Es una gran diferencia. So, cuando él hizo este tipo de regresión, ¿verdad? Y se dio cuenta que él en el pasado era César, y él con su corona y todo, pudo ver exactamente todo lo que ya se había vivido. So,
Pregunta, porque posiblemente después de este programa, Fabián Vitti quiera conectarse con él desde Argentina. ¿Hace terapia vía FaceTime?
Do you do therapy via FaceTime?
Via FaceTime, I'll talk if we can do it, like, you know, doing something like that, because then, I mean, I'll be honest with you, paying for the sessions, and going through what we go through, and like what time, where they're located. You know, you have to set all that up. Exactly. But I would have no problem, you know, doing, because I'll do FaceTime.
Fabian has that question over there on the other.
Where's he from?
¿De dónde es Fabian?
De Argentina. Argentina.
Does he speak English?
¿Habla inglés?
Sí.
Yes, he speaks English. Conéctate con él, go to his website, Fabian.
Todavía no me dijo nada, pero ya lo conozco.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah, just connect with him through his website, you guys, or his cell phone.
Yes.
And then, yeah.
And then on my website, they can email me.
Le mandan un email y se conecta con él.
Perfecto.
¿Alguna otra pregunta, Mónica?
No.
No? Okay. So, let's see. Some of my questions are just like, oh my God, what did I do? Can you read this question?
It says, what do you like best of being a motivating speaker?
A motivational speaker.
But being a motivational speaker, I guess, because not everybody can say that. You know, and let's go high.
Yeah.
You know, when you're talking about spirit world, God made everybody a gift.
Exactly.
You have the gift to say, coordinate and do all this technology.
Yeah.
She has the gift of feeling, of knowing how someone is going through and tap in to make them feel good. Yeah. I may have the gift because I use my words and speak that through the sound of my voice, I raise people's vibration. I make them feel joyful and good. So the thing is, that goes right back, mind, body, soul. What is your truth? Who are you? What's your authentic self? What are your gifts? What is your purpose? And that is what's saying, what is your gift? What did God give you to create? Because we're all creators. Yeah, that's what we are. We're all little creators. Well, what gift did God give you to create?
So, básicamente está hablando de, and you know you overdo it on the thing here.
I know I'm laughing because I'm keeping it very thing. If I was to release both of you, just because I've been talking so much.
Thank you so much.
And so an hour's not long enough for me. I need 2 or 3.
Exactly, I could tell. And then especially if we're going to be translating.
Oh my God, that's a 6-hour show.
For 5-6 hours. So básicamente la pregunta fue ay Dios mío, ¿cuál fue la pregunta que me dio tanta información?
El Alzheimer.
He forgot what I said.
No, I didn't forget what you said. I forgot what the question was that I had asked you. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, no. Porque lo que le pregunté básicamente fue, ¿tú puedes trasladar lo que le pregunté, Mónica? ¿Puedes redactarlo?
No.
Okay. So you gave me this whole answer, right? And then I forgot the question. So you know what, you guys, we're going to skip that one. We're going to completely skip it. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
The Dr. S is going to kill me at the end of this show. He's going to be like,
no, it's whatever needs to be handled. But this is your question. Give me your question.
He actually kind of read it too.
I did. I read your question.
He's been reading all my questions.
It says, when I was younger, you know, what causes you happen? What do you say?
I think that's just the last little sentence.
Yes, and what do you say to make people happy? What do you do?
As a motivational speaker.
Yeah, as a motivational speaker.
Okay.
And I said, it's the gift that God gave you.
Está hablando del regalo que Dios
da,
porque a todos nos da un diferente don, y lo que él estaba explicando, el don que puedes tener tú, yo y él, y cómo usa uno el don para conectarse básicamente. So, esa fue la pregunta.
Muy bien, espérate que vamos a saludar a Jane Isla desde, él está en
Vanderpump Rules. That's what I saw. Vanderpump
en El Paso, Texas.
That's what I saw as your show.
Jan Isla desde El Paso, Texas. Eladia Sevilla. Carlos Vélez. Rogelio Purgarín te dice hello.
Hi, Rogelio. Hi guys. Thank you guys for being there. I know sometimes we forget that you guys are on the other side here on the radio, and sometimes we just kind of keep focus here. That's kind of, I guess that's
radio.
Exactly. And
that's radio. Let them know what we're doing in here. Brings them into our conversation.
Exactly. Which I actually, believe it or not, do you find the joy of listening to the radio when you're listening to it? Do you find that more as a joy, or do you find this more of a joy? I don't look at it that way. I understand what you're asking me.
Yeah. I am a ham.
Okay.
Okay? I love to be on stage. I love the cameras. I love the lights. I love the microphone, because that is what motivates me to get the energy and the blasting out. We're in this little studio, right? Like we're in our own little world, right? But look at how we're going around across the world just through this vibrational tools here, and we're getting through. That I'm like I get so excited.
And you almost just answered the question. The next question was, what was your thing of being a host? Like your favorite Marvel?
You know what it is? I'm a strong personality.
Exactly.
And to do what I'm doing, you need that somewhat level of a strong personality. You need the passion.
Yeah.
You have to have the understanding. You have to have even the grooming. You know, the experience. I've been doing this for 6.5 years.
Yeah.
So I've been through a lot of different situations, and I can tell you funny stories, things that happen. You think you're recording and you're not recording. And, you know, the camera goes down and you're still going.
Yeah.
But that is what makes life so joyful.
Exactly.
Because that is what was supposed to happen.
It's the bloops.
Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah. Okay. So, básicamente la pregunta que le iba a hacer al principio era de cuáles eran sus momentos más favorables como host, porque él también, como ya lo dijimos, tiene su show que hace. You do that every Saturday, or what was it, Saturday?
No, but I do every Sunday afternoon. I try to do like around, I'm going to say like around 11 o'clock our time, Las Vegas time, 11 o'clock. I go on my Facebook, and I go ahead and I do my own self, just talking and giving that inspirational every week. I mean, if I get more that I have to do, I might do more than just once a week. And then I do my radio, my TV show once a month.
Okay. So hace su TV show una vez al mes y luego hace el Facebook Live todos los domingos como a las 11 del mediodía también. Compartí yo ahí en las redes sociales de nosotros uno de sus videos de él, especialmente en el evento, lo compartí para que vieran la energía que él pasa por medio de sus videos.
We can always come here every week on a Wednesday for the Dr. S Hour Show.
You know what? You can
Showtime.
Always do that. Why not?
Aquí Nick Coronado dice, "Hi guys, great show."
Oh, thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
That's my hubby.
¿Quién será Nick Coronado?
Thank you.
I don't know who Nick Coronado is.
You don't know Nick Coronado?
So, is there any other, does Dr. S have any other plans that he wants to, carry through? Like, where does Dr. S see himself in 5 years from now?
In 5 years, I see myself on the T-Mobile stage in an arena with 20,000 people, raising their spirit, raising their souls, raising their joy, of saying, like, this earth is enough, enough of being lack, enough of being sad, of dragging, and not enjoying life. People should not be suffering, so they should, but for them not to suffer, they got to learn how to fix this first.
Exactly.
And then all of us around will come through. So I want to be that person that, not for my fame, not want for me. I'm just saying I just want to get out there. So if I can touch one, or I can touch 100,000, that's the joy. That's like unbelievable.
Oh, so lo que le pregunté fue de cómo él dónde se ve en 5 años, y él dice que en el T-Mobile Arena con 100,000 personas ahí dándoles un motivational speech para elevarlos a todos y sacarlos adelante.
Amen.
So we'll be right there. Me and Monica will be right there cheering you. Giving you our blessing also. And also we have 2 minutes. So what would you like to tell us in the last 2 minutes?
The last thing I'm saying, 2 minutes to share, is just to say that no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, understand that you matter. And that no matter where it's going to start, always know you have a destination. You weren't here by accident. You have a purpose.
So, los últimos 2 minutos que él está hablando, da un consejo de que todos tenemos un propósito, aprende a saber dónde estás, dónde vas a empezar y a dónde vas para que así sigas adelante. Y con eso cerramos el programa de hoy, you guys. With that final word, we'll say goodbye, you guys. We definitely have to, maybe have Dr. S here in the future.
I'd love to.
Or have him do his own show here too, Monica. He could do his own show here.
Decirle que fue un honor tenerla en esta radio y que esta radio está a su disposición las veces que quiera.
She says, decirle que es un honor. Oh, I'm sorry. I was in English. The vibration didn't come through right. I'm sorry. No, she said that basically it was an honor to have you here.
Oh, no, it was mine. It was mine.
Yeah, and you're welcome to come here anytime. Basically.
You just let me know.
And
we can just do if you say we can narrow in a little more, just not about me. Exactly. Let's get to the meat.
Exactly.
This was just introduction.
This was just the introduction of Dr.
But let's get to the meat. Let's hear what they're saying. What are they working? What are they working with? What are they struggling with?
Yes.
And then we just focus on that and say, okay, let's do this, let's work that. Between her experience, as she can communicate with, say, Reiki emotions, physical, we can also learn how to do spiritual.
Exactly. Any of those questions that you might want to take a quick pick at?
No, we're good. Let's stay forever. No, I think we said a lot.
Acá dice Fabián Viti desde Argentina que quiere más programas. Dice, sí, más programas así, Moni.
Okay, así son todos mis programas.
Exacto.
Es que vayan
es cierto, Fabián. Modestamente todos los programas de él son así.
Son inspirativos, son de personas inspiracionales como él, people that are inspiring like Dr. S and all of the other people that have came to the show and that continue to come to the show.
Sure.
That's what we want to continue to promote, is that, some may be LGBT members, some may not be LGBT members, but I want people to understand that at the end of the day, we're all human, and we all lead the same way.
Exactly.
And we all we're not just a certain
group.
A certain
don't
group. Yeah, don't put us in the segment. No todos somos nomás unas bestias sexuales que todo piensa la gente que los gays somos así, que somos unas personas sexuales y todo es de sexo. No. Hay muchas gentes en el LGBT community que son personas inteligentes que tienen sus carreras y no están nomás, jugando la tarjeta de la gay card ahí. So, okay. Did you understand okay, good.
Okay. See,
So, and then
the
kind of like
language.
what you were saying too. So, okay, thank you guys so much.
Thank
we
you
appreciate
so much.
it. We
Thank
love
you.
you guys. And we'll see you guys next Thursday, okay, with Robert Hernandez.
Y así nos despedimos hasta el próximo programa de Despejando Las Vegas y de ahí